Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'm Myrna Loy, aka Blackbright News. Today's video, it's one of those videos, it's a kind of a follow-on from a previous video, but it's called "If You Knew the Truth About Me, Would You Want to Know Me?" And there are so many people out there who feel that way, who feel that if people really knew what they'd been through, would they speak to them? Would they have anything to do with them? Would they be able to get a job? Would they be able to get a husband? Would they be able to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever it is if people knew the truth about them? And, you know, it can be anything. It can be from rape. It can be from imprisonment. It can be from alcoholism. It can be anything that makes you feel so bad about yourself that when you're in a room with people, you're thinking to yourself, they don't really want to be in my company. They're just tolerating me. They don't really like me. They're just here because I have to be. I'm here because I have to be, and they have to make allowances for me. You don't believe anybody really likes you for yourself. And you put up all of these barriers and gates, and you think to yourself, I know they don't like me. How can they? How can they like me when I've done this? And that is the sad thing, because there are so many people who feel that way. And we have people like Oprah Winfrey, who puts her neck on the block and has told us her story. And I've got a video I'm going to show you that is by Serena Williams that I thought was quite riveting. And yeah, I think I'll show that to you now. If it'll start. I always have these problems. Well, not always, but you know what I mean.
I've had many struggles. I've had blood clots in both my lungs at the same time. I lived through tragedies and controversies. People looked down on me, put me down because I didn't look like them. I looked stronger. I've had people look past me because of the color of my skin. I've had people overlook me because I was a woman. I had critics say I will never win another Grand Slam when I was only at number 7, and now here I stand today with 21 Grand Slam titles, and I'm still going. I cannot help but think of my favorite poet, Maya Angelou. She has this poem called "And Still I Rise," so here it goes. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me with the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Just like moon and suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes in springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. From a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Into the daybreak that's wonderfully clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I rise. I am the dream and the hope of a slave, I rise.
That's so beautiful, and I hope it gives some kind of momentum to people who have been downtrodden, who do feel that, you know, the world is against them, or they do feel as though the world is beating them up day after day. And when you have been a victim, you tend to have that victim mentality where you go through life day by day, but believing that everything that's done to you is done deliberately. So it's about taking charge of your life again and being the best you can be. There's nothing else you can do. You have to rise. You have to rise above your circumstances and your situations. And what else can I say? So, yeah, try not to believe that because of what you've been through, nobody wants to know you or nobody will want to be with you. Because when the truth is known, people go for your character. They go for the type of person you are. They have something called a spirit. And my mother and my grandmother always used to say, "Her spirit never take me," or "his spirit never take me." And that used to mean that there was something in that person that their spirit didn't agree with. they weren't in alignment with that person, and there was something that was about that person that didn't feel right. But when you are a good, loving person, people know your spirit and it supersedes your character. And you can be that person that people respect and love regardless of your history. So I hope you take this with you, and I hope you found this video informative and inspiring. Bye bye for now.